Isaiah 43:18 through 19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. This verse, for some, is eye-opening in two areas. In life, we face many challenges. We face many uncomfortable things. Today, I would like to break down this verse to help you in your life, but also to speak to mine as well. So the first part of the verse is, forget the former things and do not dwell in the past or on the past. The former things is something we are very familiar with. It's something we have a hard time letting go of. Sometimes it's hard to see what's bringing us down throughout that time. So we're always stuck in a shadow, which is not good. It's been a lot of bees over here, so don't mind me. I mean, it's a swarm of them. But let's continue. So it may not be drastic, and it can just sometimes be a little bit. But right now, I ask for you to really think about what's bringing you down today. What's bringing you down from the things in your past that is constantly eating at you every hour. And sometimes these things can have us just stay up during the night and even just stay up during the day, and it's hard to kind of combat. So today I just ask you to really just think about what you're facing and what's the thing that's always in your mind that you can't let go of. All right. The next part of the verse is, see, I am doing a new thing. There's so many things in your life that you do every day. Take a second to think about what you put your time into, your effort into, and your life into. Let's start from the top with just waking up. What does your regular cadence look like? For me, I usually, wake up. I always try to open my Bible up. That's my first step. That's my go-to. And I suggest you to do that as well. But, you have to analyze what you do when you wake up. That's really how you start your day off. That's how, you start your mental capacity off with. You just have to really start off with a great foundation. So, you usually go to the Bible first and then get ready. But for you, that could be different. So that's something that you might have to analyze and just, really think through. It's always good to change and make different plans when waking up. So moving to the middle of the day, you have to analyze three things. Those three things are, of course, what are you constantly doing as far as work? But regardless of work, where is your mind taking you throughout the day? Is it focused more on the job? Is it focused more on doing something else in your life that you want to pursue, but something that you're not doing and taking steps to? Or is it just, the past things, as I mentioned? These are some things that you have to think about when going throughout your day. Your brain is sending you constant signals as far as what you want to do in life, or what you want to be, or what you want to do in this next hour. It's so much, I won't even say chaos, but I'll just say it's so much minutia coming at you at once. So you just have to kind of figure out which one you want to choose, which one you want to pick, and go down that path. If you start to analyze these three things, this will help you look through what new things God is bringing into your life. Some things may not be prosperous. Some things just might be. Although during this time, this can allow you to notice simple things that you've overlooked before. So this can be a friend coming back into your life. This could be someone older sowing advice to you throughout the week. There's so many scenarios of what God is doing in your life that you may be overlooking, that you're not noticing because you're just so focused on those three things in the past. So during these tough times, take note of the things that are happening. You really want to kind of hone in on what's new coming into your life. Of course, whether it's a promotion or a death or just anything else. Of course, those are huge things, but I'm really trying to get to the points of the small things in your life. What is something that is changing constantly throughout every single day, or maybe throughout the week, that's different from week to week, or different from last month to the other month? So remember, not all things are from God as well. They're not from the God above sometimes. So this is something to notate when it's something new into your life. You have to notate these things, because it's either from the good side or the bad side. You just have to analyze, ask God, and just think through it. I've definitely had time to think through what I'm going through currently, or these last few months, and it's a lot. But I'll mention that later. So on the flip side, the things that come natural are usually the things from God. It's not just about feeling, it's not just about, the vibe, or, just your heart or your brain, or even if you like it, but it's something that's going to challenge you. It's something that does feel good, but it's something that that's going to benefit you in the long run and not short term. Usually the things not of God benefit you short term and give you some substance and gratification quickly. But God, He makes you work. Like, He wants to see you develop. He wants to see your character come out and show who you really are. So not everything is going to be easy from the man above, but that's the greatest gift from Him. I think if He loves you, like He says in the Bible, His correction shows that He loves you. So just take it and run with it. So circling back to the verse, see, I am doing a new thing. In the comments, what is something new that has came up in your life this month? This month, what has came up that has been new to your life? What are some things that you've noticed that you would like to share with other people to help them throughout their walk? I think we should definitely come together in the comments and discuss. And I'll be in there too, so you'll see me as well. I love a good discussion and conversation. So explain what it is and who you think it's from. Now, of course, you don't have to get really into detail. If you want to hold back a little bit, that's fine, but just give a brief summary and everyone can share and discuss. So then the next part of the verse of Isaiah 43, 18 through 19. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it? One of the new things that have come up into my life was someone from my past that was close to me, close to my family, and they've gravitated more towards me throughout the last month. And I would have never expected this to happen, honestly. And it's so funny how it happened. I just said get into detail, and then I was gonna say I don't really share the details, but it's just unique how it kind of happened. So he's been kind of mentoring me week in and week out, and he's giving me homework and check marks to check, boxes to check as far as learnings, growth. What is my overall outlook on the world, but not just the world, but who I am. And so this is something that I wouldn't have guessed months ago. And I feel like for me, here comes the swarm again. I feel like for me, I've reached out to so many people. I'm very entrepreneurial. I'm a go-getter. I love learning. I've reached out to so many people to learn from, or to shadow, or to combine our efforts and make something that's grand and worthy of the kingdom. And so each time I did that, I didn't get a response. Each time I did that, it never fell through. So it never was just right. And that's one of the things I'm kind of going through today. I feel like sometimes I would like a community or friends that's a part of my walk or journey, but it's been hard. So just having someone come into my life like this unexpectedly is pretty interesting. Again, I would have never guessed this before. So again, you don't want to try forcing it, because when you force things, that's when the bad things happen in your life. You want to always let it flow naturally. One thing I've learned in the beginning, when I was younger, I would try to force things. I want to reach out and learn about this person, what they do, their career, their insights. But you never want to force things. If it's not working out, just let it go. If they don't respond, let it go. So just let it roll off your shoulder. So just most of the times we want to force a response. We all do want to force a response or a relationship, but that's never truly the answer. It's a B, man. It's never truly the answer. So this could be someone not responding to your text after being left on read. This could be you actually having a convo with somebody and making steps to meet up with them. And it doesn't follow through. This could also be you reaching back out and them coming back with another excuse. So everything happens for a reason. Don't let those little things get to you. The bees are attacking the phone. You guys see it? I'm trying to make sure you guys don't get bit all over me. But okay, but yeah. So now in some cases you may have to show your effort and the want to learn and the want to actually be a part of the program. But overall, you never want to force things that you know are not right. So now in some cases, again, it's okay to, when it's okay to do that. But when bringing on somebody in your life, whether it's a mentor, a girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, or whatever, oh, dag, the bee's not scared no more. I mean, he's like bold, like he's on top of it. Dog, what? Like he's not flinching the situation. So all I will have to say to you today is just, judge a person by their fruit. The last verse. Or this leads me to the last line of the verse. I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. This section of the verse is very strong. Usually during tough times or uncertainty, we look to God for an answer, a solution, or just a willing Father. And some of you are like, what do you mean, willing Father? Yes, willing Father. For example, when in the wilderness, you sometimes don't know which way to go. For example, if you were in the jungle by yourself. I'm in the jungle. If you were in the jungle by yourself with minimal food, tons of water, and you were willing to really leave the jungle, there are plenty of things that will be harmful to you. There are plenty of things that you wouldn't even know that is harmful because you just can't see it. Things that are camouflage, things that you can't see, things that are good to eat, drink, and clothe yourself with. But in today's world, just take a second to just think for a second. Like, actually just take a second to just sit back and think. In today's world, things are being more masquerade and camouflaged than ever. So again, that goes back to test the light before you fully commit to something. Really listen to the words people say. Sometimes they'll tell you directly how they feel about you without even telling you their exact feelings of you. Really listen and take note of every single word someone might say to you, because it's really the action words. The action words really tell you everything. That is the source of their heart. So in the jungle, going back to the jungle, in the jungle, some animals are seen as gimmicks until they reveal themselves as the predator. Water and food today are almost instantaneous to acquire now. Although the thing about today's world is that we don't realize that there are options. But we have been ransacked and people are deciding these options for us. We don't really get to even choose what we want. Whether you look on social media, whether it's what to eat, what ingredients they put in the food, or what phone to choose from, it's always pre-selected. We never get an option to see, look at different opportunities, and then go from there. So, ads, marketing, social media, just these are daily cravings that we crave. But little do you know, you may not think you do, but you do it every single day. So your body, your mind is used to it. So when going through tough times, is the jungle any different? If you are down to your last drop of water, will you drink everything you see? If you are foodless, will you eat things you've never once eaten before? Will you put on different material to clothe you because you feel cold outside, even though you're allergic to it? These are decisions we let corporations decide for us every day. These are decisions that might make you question even yourself. So instead of depending on your own cravings and another human selection for you, why not put your faith in God as the person to shelter you in tough times? He will know the best oasis to replenish your dragging feet. He will show you the right things your spirit should eat. He will know the right things to clothe you during those tough times, in those cold, gloomy nights. He will show you who you really truly are. God is a will maker. He is able to carry any plans in our life, but only chooses the ones that are best for us to align with His perfect sight. So you have to ask yourself today, is my will really aligned with God's? Remember, sometimes it's not meant for you to pivot or run away from the wilderness. Sometimes you just have to face it head on and just go through the challenge of becoming better and discovering who you are. He is the one who guides us every single step. He is the one who will give us rest and give us a solution from our well thought out plans. So all I ask today is to let Him be your adventure guide. Let Him decide the small things in your life that you have second thoughts about. I have second thoughts about a lot of things, even right now sitting here. I went from shooting over there to shooting in my car to shooting right here. So that tells you enough about just who we are as people. So I want to leave you with this. Zechariah 4:10. Who dares despise the day of small things? Since the 7 eyes of the Lord that range throughout the earth will rejoice when they see the chosen capstone in the hand of Zerubbabel. You guys are going to have to help me out with that last word. I'm sorry, I don't know it. So please, again, just wrapping up, please take a chance to research this verse. I will always point to the scripture for guidance. So to leave you off with just my final message for today, God holds the key to your future. Your small actions today unlock big doors He wants to unlock and behold for you tomorrow. Faith, sacrifice, and obedience. Walk in it, believe in it, and share it with the world. My name is Lennox, and this has been August 1st,